さん、こんにちは。Are you ready to improve your English by learning some money idioms? My name is Jen, and today we're going to learn 15 idioms connected to money. First, let's review what an idiom is. An idiom is a collection of words that when you put them together, they create a new, non-literal meaning. For example, our first idiom today is pour money down the drain or pour money down the sink. This idiom does not mean that you are actually taking your money and dumping it down the drain, dumping it into the sink. That would be ridiculous to do, right? Nobody would actually do that. What the idiom to pour money down the sink or throw money down the drain, what this idiom means is that you are wasting your money. You're spending your money in a careless, reckless way without thinking about what you're doing with your money. So that is the meaning of to throw money down the drain or pour money down the sink. This is an example of an idiom. The words do not take a literal meaning, but instead create a new meaning in English. Our second idiom for today is to bring home the bacon, delicious, or to be the breadwinner, also delicious. These two idioms have the same meaning. So if you bring home the bacon, or if you are the breadwinner, it means that you are the person who is earning money for you and your family if you have one. You are the person who is earning a salary. You are making money. Idiom number 3. The next idiom is your bread and butter. Bread, and butter. Your bread and butter is your job. What do you do? What do you do for a living? How do you make money? So for example, my bread and butter is teaching. Our fourth idiom for today is to make ends meet. So here is an end, here is another end, and I want to make them meet. So to make ends meet means that you are earning enough money to keep yourself out of debt. You're maybe just barely scraping by. You're able to cope with just the amount of money that you get. If your bills are all the way up here, but your income is only here, they're not meeting. Often this idiom is used in sort of a negative sense, right? So, it's really difficult for me to make ends meet. This month I barely made ends meet. If you are constantly having trouble making ends meet, there is an idiom for that as well. In fact, two idioms that have the same meaning are to live from hand to mouth and to be hard up. So if you are hard up, or if you're living from hand to mouth, it means that you are barely surviving and you're trying to cope with just a little bit of money. You don't have very much income, so you are struggling. You are earning the money and then right away you're buying food and eating it because you don't have any extra money to spend. You only have enough money for necessities. Our next idiom has 3 different ways to say the same thing. One thing is I am flat broke. I am flat broke. Another one is I don't have 2 cents to rub together. And the third way to say this is I'm strapped for cash. Okay? So cash is another way to say money. And in the other expression, I don't have 2 cents to rub together. These are pennies, Canadian pennies. They don't make them anymore, but they still have pennies in the US and some other countries. 1 penny is worth 1 cent. So if I have 2 cents, I can rub them together. 2 cents is worth nothing. I can't even buy anything with 2 cents. So if you say, I don't have 2 cents to rub together, it means that you literally have no money. You are flat broke. You are strapped for cash. No money. Idiom number 7 is to be born with a silver spoon in your mouth. So if you say that someone was born with a silver spoon in their mouth, it means that they were born rich. Meaning their parents are very rich, their parents are very wealthy, so that kid gets everything they need. Maybe they are spoiled rotten because their parents keep buying them anything and everything that they want. The next idiom describes someone who not just saves money, but is very cautious and conscious about all of the money they have, even tiny little bits of money. So this expression is to be a penny pincher. A penny pincher. So remember, this is a penny and you're pinching the penny, meaning you are not spending your money unless you absolutely have to. You're always trying to save money. Our next idiom is also about pennies. This idiom is a penny saved is a penny earned. A penny saved is a penny earned. This idiom is usually said to people to encourage them to save their money. Basically, it means that it's easier to save the money that you have now rather than earning more money in the future. And the more you save, you can also gain interest on the money that you are saving, which will help you to make more money. So don't waste your money foolishly, don't throw your money down the drain, and remember that a penny saved is a penny earned. Our next two idioms are opposites of each other. So the first one I want to introduce you to is to pay an arm and a leg for something. Wow, that cost me an arm and a leg. I can't believe it. If you pay an arm and a leg for something, it means that the thing you are buying is probably way too expensive. The prices may be higher than what you'd expect, and it costs you a lot of money. You are not actually cutting off your arm and cutting off your leg to get this thing. You are just spending a lot of money. I thought my last vacation would be much cheaper, but it ended up costing me an arm and a leg. The next idiom is the opposite of to cost an arm and a leg. What you can say if you get a really good deal on something, or if you get something really cheaply, is you can say, I got it for a song, or I got it for peanuts. Okay? So I got it for peanuts and I got it for a song both mean that you got it at a very low, cheap price and you are happy. My new car works great and I got it for a song. Next, I want to show you 3 idioms that all have the exact same meaning. So they are to pick up the check, pick up the tab, or to foot the bill. Right? So foot the bill, pick up the check, pick up the tab means that you are paying for the expenses or you are paying for the fees for something, right? So maybe I have to go on a business trip, and on the business trip my hotel and my dinner is paid for by my company because they sent me on the business trip, right? So I can say that my company is footing the bill for the hotel and for dinner, or my company's picking up the tab for dinner. Idiom number 13 is to put your money where your mouth is. Don't actually put money in your mouth because it's full of germs and is disgusting. This idiom actually means that instead of constantly talking about something and saying that you're going to do something, you should act on what you're saying you will do. Hey, stop talking and put your money where your mouth is, meaning don't just keep talking about it, actually do the thing that you are talking about. Put your money where your mouth is. Don't be all talk and no action. The last 2 idioms are connected to pennies and cents again. So, idiom number 14 is penny for your thoughts. Penny for your thoughts. So this idiom is a way of asking someone to share their opinion. You want that person to tell you what they are thinking. So if you're having a conversation or a group discussion and there's one person who has been quiet for a while and you want to know what that person is thinking, in a polite way you could say to them, hey, penny for your thoughts? Meaning, hey, please tell me, what are your ideas? What's your opinion? What are you thinking about? Penny for your thoughts. And our very last idiom for today is to put in your 2 cents or to add your 2 cents. What this idiom means is that you want to share your opinion with someone. You want to comment on something. Maybe nobody has asked you, hey, penny for your thoughts, but you want to share, so you're going to say, excuse me, I'd like to put in my 2 cents. I think that business proposal is not a very good idea because blah, blah, blah. So you put in your 2 cents or put your 2 cents in means you are sharing your opinion or comment about something. So today, you learned 15 idioms all about money. And now it's time for question of the day. Today's question is, what is your bread and butter? What do you do to bring home the bacon? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Mina, thank you. Ganbatte ne. Jane. Here's a bonus idiom for you. The bonus idiom is, I feel like $1,000,000. Or I feel like $1,000,000. If you feel like $1,000,000 or feel like $1,000,000, it means that you feel great. You feel happy, healthy, energetic, and lucky. I feel like $1,000,000. If you want me to continue feeling like $1,000,000, please hit that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next lesson.